Joining us now on Skype is Archbishop William Lori, the chairman-elect of the U.S. Conference of Catholic Bishops Pro-Life Committee. Your Excellency, welcome. You've been a member of the Committee on Pro-Life Activities since 2001, I believe. Starting in November, you will lead the committee. What do you see as your top pro-life priority?
I believe, well, first of all, thank you very much for having me on this program. I think that the priority of the Pro-Life Committee always remains the same, and it's to teach and bear witness convincingly to the inviolable dignity of human life from the moment of conception until natural death. It's to promote laws and policies and ministries that protect and promote the dignity of human life and also the common good of society. It's also to help dioceses and parishes and pro-life groups to engage in prayer, in advocacy, and preaching and teaching and instruction about the dignity of human life. So it's a big agenda. But the overriding priority is to promote and cherish and protect human life from conception to natural death.
It's looking all the more certain it will be Joe Biden inaugurated U.S. president next month. Your Excellency, what challenges or opportunities do you anticipate facing during his administration as you serve your 3-year term as pro-life chair?
Well, you know, whenever there is a change of administration, there are opportunities and there are challenges, as you rightly remark. I think that we would want to adopt, or perhaps better, to continue a stance of constructive engagement. We would certainly search for all the common ground that is possible. We'd look for it wherever it might exist. And there would be some areas in terms of, for example, immigration and things of that nature. But we would also need to recognize, quite honestly, where there were areas of disagreement. But we would always want to keep the lines of communication open. We would want to distinguish and prioritize what the issues would be. And we would come at this dialogue not merely as a policy advocacy group, but the church comes at it, first of all, as a community of faith and worship and service. And we come at this dialogue as a community spread across the country that actually works to protect and promote human life. So we're not just talkers, we're doers. And so I think that is an important thing to recognize. We're not merely advocating, we are in the thick of the struggle to promote and protect human life.
Are there any additional details you can share about the working group on Biden that Archbishop Gomez announced at the end of the U.S. Bishops meeting?
Probably not at this point. I was very glad that Archbishop Gomez made that decision, and looking at the roster of those who were appointed to the committee, I would say it is exceptionally well-equipped for the work that it's been given to do. But it's my understanding that the working group is really getting started just now on its work. And so I don't have any further details beyond that.
I understand the U.S. bishops do view abortion as the preeminent pro-life issue. What other issues do you believe fall under the pro-life umbrella, and is racism included in that?
It's a great question, but may I say a word about why it is preeminent? I think sometimes that is misunderstood. It is indeed the preeminent issue for us But it's not because we are simply towing some ideological line or adopting a certain brand of politics. I think the preeminence of the issue is in direct proportion to the vulnerability of the unborn, to the very fact that they have no one to speak for them, to the very fact that they are utterly defenseless. That's why the level of claim on our consciences rises. And that's why, without losing sight of any of the other people who are vulnerable and wounded in our society, we must nonetheless pay special attention, I think, to the unborn.
Absolutely.
So I really want to make that pretty clear. But that said, we got to think about the physician-assisted suicide, conscience protections. We have to think about adoption and foster care, special concern for women in crisis pregnancies.
Absolutely. And I look forward to many future conversations with you. Congratulations on being elected the next pro-life chair. Archbishop William Lori of Baltimore, thank you.